Ambassador is a distinguished entrepreneur from Bangladesh. Her insights into global entrepreneurship are sure to enrich today's discussions. Welcome, Ambassador Professor Mejabin Pradhan Paisa. Kindly unmute.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
I can hear
you.
you.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me in this wonderful conference, and thanks to Dr. Raymond for organizing such excellent conference and coming up with this very crucial topic to discuss and reflect on. Um, I think all the amazing speakers already reflect on this core point. So here I would like to keep it um, very simple in how I see this globalization and impact on business strategies. Because I don't think we can do anything now without globalization. We need this connection with one another because each country, each land, each geographical resources, sources, ideas, creativity, we can exchange and share with one another through this. So for me, a business globalization strategy is a very simple way, if I want to put it, is a very clear plan that outlines how a business will expand its operations and reach customers in different countries, so around the world, so that we can actually expand more economically, and the diversification also become more efficient for all of us globally. So it involves a set of coordinated actions, I guess, and a company that takes to enter and operate in global markets efficiently. These are the crucial points that needed. So globalization has had a very significant impact on business strategies in many ways. I think, including globalization has made it easier for companies, any companies, the big and small, even for the entrepreneurs from around the world to compete with each other. And businesses must become more innovative. I support that cause personally very much, and efficient to stand out. Because if we can have that access to be more creative, we can inject more ideas from different creative people understanding, and these all ideas, when we can put together, the outcome is really outstanding. Understanding the globalization, I think corporations gain a competitive advantage on multiple fronts. We cannot deny that fact. The current time, if you look around the world, that's how we are actually improving all our business, whether it's textile garments, as from Bangladesh, textile garments is like big industries. So all are exporting from here. So that's how globalization are opening windows and opportunities for each other, even the manpower, creativity, including the materials. So they can reduce operating cost by manufacturing abroad or buy raw materials more cheaply because of the reduction or the removal of tariffs, and most of all gain access to millions of new consumers. So see, it's like vice versa. It's not like only my profit or the others are having minimum benefits. It's vice versa. That's how we need to see all these things. And there are a few challenges as well. So what are the impacts of globalization on our businesses? I think can resource expensive raw materials and enjoy increased revenue that comes with increased profits and selling products or services across the globe. I think one of our speaker already mentioned how you can invest in Dubai and all these money making opportunities for them and for that country or the land also. And definition, effects, and impact. I think that lesson I personally want to ignite and emphasize on this for the students and the youth mind. 'Cause we don't. I think sometimes we try to skip the fact about financial matter to educate people's mind, especially the youth. So I think this part should be included here, so that young mind really can take the responsibility, how to take accountability on financial matter. Anything you want to do, only creativity is not enough. You need to understand how efficient and feasible gonna be your creative idea for globalization or for that particular business as you are coming up with to start your new business or any small business. The bottom line on globalization is that it creates an opportunity for businesses to expand revenue streams, which is very, very important, diversifying the risk factor and increase brand equity. So globalization has led to a very improvement in a standard of living through improved roads and transportations, improved healthcare, and improved education. These all are known results that we all are living and taking advantage of. So on the economy, if I include this part separately, the displacement of workers due to the outsourcing of jobs, then increased competition from imports, and the decline of certain industries and certain particular like artisans of local handcraft works. But I think here we can come up with some strategic plan where we can keep the balance for the national output and needs based on the data. I think we can dedicate particular percentage to go for the globalization. It's based on the exact amount you need for your own place. And here, I would like to address four globalization strategies, mainly that we all need to our people, especially the young mind. I really want to ignite their mindset. That's very important. So, multinational corporations always choose from among these four basic international strategies. International, which any product or anything, all you need to know the demand and needs if it has the same kind of. I think based on the study, the data shows 50 to 80% are there. So multi-domestic, global, and transitional. So these strategies vary depending on two purchases, two pressures. One is like on emphasizing low cost and efficiency and responding to the local culture and the needs. So here are the big factors to address the cultural habits, likes, and comfort. This could be a big plus point and could be a big minus point. Here we need to tweak a little bit of creativity in our strategy, how to curve them and to keep the balance at the same time to keep the flow of the manufacturing and production and the distribution. So how can business we actually can deal with the globalization and those obligations that we are facing right now, overcoming I think the challenges for business to find suppliers and maintaining the time. Sometimes if you cannot deliver the product on time, the company can anytime terminate this order even after passing this LC, this and that. So it's a long procedure. Here maybe bank and other sectors can work on to keep it on track, and how can we help people to not to ruin this whole hard work of workers and the product. And another point, I think the partners across the world at various locations to be efficient in this, and don't, I think putting everything in one sector is another wrong way of globalization for any nation. So how can we bring the balance of more than one product or one item? That should be our focus right now. I think not to rely on a specific one market, try to look for another opportunity and different layering of the market, not to be specific for only one particular group of people's needs. And another thing, head hunting company, they can really collaborate into this innovative ideas for globalization and keeping the balance and embracing the modern technology, because technology has taken a different turn right now because they have the whole power to control so many things. All the products you actually can sell and show to online. But the idea people already developed that, oh, we have AI, artificial intelligence is gonna take over the human power, this and that. So I think going extreme, and I think could be bad. So my final take on this to finding a balance of AI technology support and those tools to make it easier for us. How can we both coexist in a balancing way for further growth? That should be our target, I guess. So yeah, I'd like to end my speech here. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much for your comments. There was a lot of content in what you were discussing. I think that what I'm going to take away from this as we teach young people about globalization is that they really have to understand and be accountable for financial matters. Because you're not going to expand if you're running out of money and you have no money to scale or to source. It's not going to work. And you touched briefly on removal of tariffs, which is something, if we go global, that is definitely something that needs to be explored. So thank you very much for your comments. I'd like to move along here in our program. I'd like to remind everyone the time frame is 5 minutes, and please try to hold to that time. I'd like to introduce our next